The Columbus Crew have made a couple transactions as of late. The information in this video was provided by Brian Hedger of the Columbus Dispatch and the official MLS website. So starting off with a very minor transaction, the Crew have received 150 grand in allocation money from LAFC in exchange for an international roster slot. Pretty straight up, no actual current roster players for either team involved in that one. A very basic transaction there. The Crew have also made a player acquisition, the one that I feel like makes this actually worth a separate video to be made. Columbus gets Julian Gressel from the Vancouver Whitecaps in exchange for up to 850 grand in allocation money. 550 grand is guaranteed. The rest are contingent on contractual conditions being met in the 2024 through 2026 seasons. Gressel played midfielder and winger in Vancouver, currently has 8 goal contributions at the time of the trade, which was third most for the Whitecaps. He did cite his desire to be a bit closer to his family on how this transaction got started, which does kind of ring eerily similar to the Gaudreau signing for the Blue Jackets, where you have a player from Western Canada who wants to be closer to family, and that ends up with them in Columbus. So another W for Columbus in that aspect, I suppose. The majority of Vancouver fans do seem sad to see him go, but still very encouraging. So that does give me good vibes of what he can bring to Columbus. I always try to gauge the fan reaction from the team that's losing the player to see how they feel about the player. But the Vancouver fan base definitely seems to be sad to see him go, and I even saw some fans on other former teams of his kind of lamenting that they didn't get him back. So that does make me excited to see what he can bring to the Columbus Crew. Seems like he might be a good piece to feed attackers like Cucho Hernandez and Zelarayan. You can throw Christian Ramirez in there as well. And then he can also be a scoring threat himself. So I feel like that could be a great piece for the Crew. Not really sure how much he does help the major defensive need that the Crew have, but he's another improvement for the roster. Even if it doesn't address the defensive issues as much as it could, it is definitely an improvement for the Columbus Crew as a squad. He could play for Columbus as early as this Monday when they play in their next Leagues Cup game, so be on the lookout for that as well. So thank you all for watching. If you did make it this far into the video, leave a like and a subscribe if you liked this video and like to see more like it. You can let me know in the comments what you think about these moves from the Crew, and I will see you at the next one.